Well, welcome to Crazed Performance Repair. Today I am doing a little different thing, not necessarily car related, but for the personal shop haver or owner or whatever, if you have a garage, a small outbuilding, something of that nature, whether you have power to it or not, you can make this work. It is a really simple solar heat source kind of a thing. Maybe somewhat simple. I mean, it's a little complicated. But basically all it requires is a little time, a little effort, a couple of window panes, or even a single window pane, really doesn't matter, some aluminum tubing, a few little things. I already built it, so I can't show you the process of building it, but I will show you what it's made out of. So, we have a coolant hose here, no big deal. We also have a thermostat thing. This is available on Amazon or anywhere online, really, eBay, whatever. It's just a thing that you can program what temperature it's going to be at, when it turns on, when it turns off, so on and so forth. This is the part that will require power if you were to do it this way. You could do it with a solar panel as well, but all that this is doing right now is powering this little pump that I have up here. You probably can't see it because of this, but there's a little bitty 12-volt pump, and I have a power supply here. Now you could just use a solar panel, hook the solar panel so that when there's sunlight the pump runs. It probably wouldn't be as efficient that way. No big deal. But what I have is a solar heat source. And right now it is 8:50 in the morning. And the sun is just starting to crest over the horizon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quick show you the part where I'm getting the heat from to go into the building, and the part where the heat comes from outside the building from the sun. And it's just a small box for now. I will be improving it later on to add more solar heat that faces different directions. For now I only have one that's going to kind of pick up the majority of the sun through the morning and part of the afternoon, and then in the later afternoon it really won't get much of an angle, so it can't really pick up much. This is the first day since I put it up that looks like it's going to be a sunny day out for the majority of the day, or at least this morning. So what I want to do is I want to set the camera up so that you guys can see this, and I'll let you watch the temperature increase. I'll give you the time right before I start the recording in fast motion. I'll do a time lapse, and the time after. This is going to tell you what the temperature is of the unit outside. It's set to 117 degrees when it tells that pump to turn on. So as soon as it's 117 degrees, this pump will turn on. And as soon as it's 100 degrees, it goes down to 100 degrees because of the coolant running through it, it will turn the pump off. There, it's at 40.8 right now, roughly. It fluctuates all weird. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it has to do with the wire or what, but it's approximately 40 degrees right now. So there is the temperature unit. You can see there's a couple of lines going outside. Those lines, one goes to that small pump and to that reservoir. You can see the line to the top, that's the return from the heat. I probably did it ass backwards, to be honest. Here is the radiator unit. Now this unit, I would not expect anybody to get. You can see the two lines going in, they go up, over my compressor, and around. But this is an actual blower heater unit. There's a heating coil inside there. You could simply use an old radiator, an old oil cooler, anything that's big enough to dissipate whatever heat you're using. You're going to have to figure that out. So you can see I have this tin over here. It's all frosted right now. There's literally ice on here. So it's definitely cold out. It's reading 46 inside here, and it's below 30 right now. It's probably, I should be wearing a coat. It's probably like 28 to 30-ish. It's so a little below 30. And this is my little box. There is a bunch of aluminum tubing running back and forth in here, and it's all painted black inside. That way it can catch all the heat, or catch all the sunlight. This is a window that was from a slide unit, just like the one in my garage. There's two layers of this window here, and this is an insulated window. You can see I have this, this tin plate here. That's just blocking the sun this morning. I'm waiting for the sun to get just over to where the tree line is acceptable. It's starting to get sun now, so I think I'm going to go ahead and remove this. It is officially 9 o'clock a.m. So 9 a.m. and we will start the time lapse pretty much right now. Alright, I wanted to give you guys a better look at this thing, what the inside of it looks like. It's been working pretty good for a while now today, and you guys are about to see the actual progress of what the thing does when the sun, as it goes through the sun warming it up. I don't know how well you guys can see that. There are a bunch of tubes in there. That's all just the same aluminum tube. I got one union, and it all just kind of goes around in there. There's the temperature sensor, and then the piping. The in is on the bottom, the out is on the top. It's all insulated. Goes around and into the garage, and then it goes underneath the shingle and has a screw holding it up with an aluminum plate. And the same goes for this side. Alright, I left the camera go. I had to run somewhere, and it started working. I had to stop in quick, grab something, then take off, and I saw that it was working. I just let the camera record. The camera stopped recording just a little bit ago. I'm not sure how long ago. I will post the actual time of when this started by relaying camera timing up for you, as you've seen. Right now it is currently 10:44, and it says working on it, so I know it's on again. I don't know how many times it's turned on since, or if it never turned off. I don't know. I'll find out on the video footage. And yeah, that's pretty much my heater. It's kind of cool how it works. It does its job. It seems like it's staying at 110. And the temperature coming out of it, if I were to take a guess, I would say it's probably 70, 75 degrees. It's a little bit cooler than my hands temperature. My hands are pretty warm right now. So it might be a little bit warmer than that. I should actually take a reading of that sometime. But the temperature going in is easily the 60 degrees that the garage is. Easily. Yeah, that's definitely significantly cooler than the pipe coming from the solar heater itself. And you can see it's just kind of sitting around this 109 right now. So the solar heater does its job. It works well. I'd like to add more coils so I can make it be a little bit hotter going through and be a little more efficient. But for now, that's all I had the stuff for to do it. I don't feel like buying more of this aluminum line. And I hope you like this little bit of info. Let me know though. I am very curious if you want to see little videos of this, of shop setup type videos of little things that can help make your building, your outhouse, whatever, more efficient, or things like that. I did some interesting insulation around here as well, and that made a huge improvement. I have a very interesting wood stove that I used to use, and I could show you a little tidbit on that. Let me know. If you like them, I can post a couple more of these little efficiency videos as well. So, thanks for watching.